Hello elves! Okay, so today's video, if you couldn't tell from the title, we are going to be talking about Disney Plus and how it is important for the MCU going forward. We're also going to have a bit of a discussion about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because next week's video will be all about Quake and how she better be in the MCU next movie or whatever, or I will throw a fit. I'm sure you guys know which TV shows are being made into Disney Plus series. We've got the Winter Soldier and Falcon, or it might be the other way around, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, She-Hulk, WandaVision, Loki, Hawkeye. I think that's it. Did I miss anyone? I hope I didn't. What If as well, but then that's an animated series, so it's not really part of the continuity. But there's a whole bunch of series being made. More to follow, I guess. So why is Disney Plus important for the MCU? It gives characters like Wanda a place to shine. Wanda is a hugely powerful character in the Marvel Universe, and she's not been given any screen time to really show that off. With this six episodes, although I've heard it's 10 now, let's just say 10, with this 10 episode arc, so that's 10 hours of Wanda, we'll get to see her grow and shine and maybe actually use some of her powers, and I'm really excited for it. So Disney Plus is a great way for characters that have been in the movies for a long period of time to actually shine and to actually show off a little bit. And the great thing is it's all connected to the MCU, so if something devastating happens in one of these TV shows, I don't know, if someone dies, that will happen in the MCU. He or she will be dead in the MCU. So basically it gives characters that were probably second fiddle a spotlight, and for people like Wanda, Falcon, Winter Soldier, it's just a really great opportunity to tell stories from their point of view without bigger characters overshining, I guess. Like, overshadowing is the word I was going for. Overshining isn't a saying. Overshadowing. It also gives them an opportunity to try and test new things, like with Wanda, again, WandaVision, they're doing this whole like time hopping dimensional rift thingy. I don't know what's really going to happen, but they're doing this whole other thing that we've not really seen in the MCU, so it's a great opportunity to kind of test and mess around with things like that. You can get to know the characters better. I know this is all the same point, but you can flesh them out. MCU has this problem of not fleshing out characters. It introduces a character, then it expects you to know everything about him or her, and it expects you to get on board straight away. And no, I kind of need them fleshed out a bit. I want to see the repercussions of Quicksilver's death. I want to see the repercussions of Vision's death, which I'm guessing we'll see. I want to see the repercussions of Steve leaving Bucky behind, which I hope we'll see. And with this 10-hour slot, they're given the opportunity to show that. It's new stories taking place in the same universe, like I said, so it's just basically mini movies or a 10-hour movie, and it's just so excited. They've also got similar budgets to the films. I of course don't mean like the millions, I guess. I think it's more Game of Thrones budget-y, which is still a lot to work with, and they did such a good job of Mandalorian, so the future is looking bright. They could also tell smaller stories, I guess, like everything happening with Wanda is, maybe it'll have detrimental impact on the universe afterwards, but it is a smaller story in that huge universe compared to what's happening with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They're also introducing new characters like Kamala Khan, Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and it's just a really good way of introducing these characters and fleshing them out before they enter the main Marvel movies. Kevin Feige's already said that these characters will be integrated into the Marvel movies, which is super exciting, especially for Miss Marvel. So to spend these 10 hours with these new characters and really learn about them and learn what they're like and learn little quirks and learn how the Moon God is, you know, dealing with Moon Knight, stuff like that. It's just a great stepping stone for the movies, I guess. Like, get to know them and then see them on the big screen, and we don't have to spend half of the runtime of the movie explaining who this person is, because you should have seen it in the TV show. That is one of the downsides, I will say, is that it's more to catch up on and know for the movies. Like, you have to have seen these shows to understand some parts of the movie, which I guess could be a downside, but I'm already doing that with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter anyway, which we will talk about now. So, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is ending in a couple of weeks. Depends when this comes out, but I think it's a couple of weeks. I've not seen any of season 7 because I'm pretty sure it's not in the UK yet. I don't know about that, but I haven't seen any of season 7 yet. The continuity for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a bit wobbly, but I'm pretty confident to say it's in the same universe as the MCU. They've just maybe diverted timelines or something. But I'll talk more about what I hope they do with the characters next week in that video. But it is the same thing with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Back in the day, you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and they'd throw in MCU Easter eggs. You don't have to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to get the movies, I guess, which is something you might have to do with Disney+. But it was kind of the same thing, and now Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on Disney+, you can get caught up. So if they introduced characters from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. into the movies, they don't really have to do an hour explaining who they are, because maybe you should have watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or maybe just a brief, that's Daisy. You know, it's going to be the same for these Disney Plus shows where Kamala might turn up in Captain Marvel, or even whatever's taking over Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and you'll have to have seen that show or that movie or whatever to understand who she is. It's just how the movies and the universe is growing, and how you're going to have to keep up with everything to understand what the hell's happening, which I guess isn't much different from how it's going now, because you'd have to have seen all 20 movies to understand what the hell is happening in Endgame, because they really don't hold your hand with that film. They don't try and be nice and let you dip your little toe in the pool, they just fucking throw you in. Anyway, we got off topic. What I'm trying to say is that Disney Plus is a great thing for the MCU and Star Wars, because you can have these extended and expanding universes and still have it connect to the main continuity. WandaVision is going to impact the continuity heavily, so is Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, Hawkeye. I'm not sure what's happening with that show, but I guess it'll affect it. And it's just so exciting to see what they'll do with these characters now that they know that this is focused on them, heavily focused on them, and 10 hours. I hope you liked this ranty video. It was very ranty. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think. Let me know what you think about Disney Plus as a whole, and also next week's video will be about Quake, so let me know down below. I don't know, do you want Quake in the MCU? Do you not want Quake in the MCU? Please say yes. Thanks. Subscribe to my channel because I do videos like this every single week, and click that bell if you want to be notified when I upload. Comment down below any video suggestions because I'll probably do them, and I will see you next time. Bye little wolves.